Namaste yogis and welcome along. My name is Lee from Lotus of the Heart Yoga, and today my offering is a fully supported chair practice. This class is designed to find balance and equilibrium, not only in our postures but when we go off the mat and out into everyday life. So life has a tendency to push and pull us in all sorts of directions, and we're easily pulled out of that perfect balance. Within our postures, we should be looking to find that steadiness and ease, as pointed out by Patanjali in the Yoga Sutras in chapter 246. So today we'll be looking for that sense of balance and using the chair to actually allow us to find that steadiness and that ease in the postures to enable it to become more of a meditative practice. So I welcome you along. This practice is suitable for anybody of all levels, but particularly for those people with limited movement, for those people who are managing pain, or perhaps coming back from an injury. So I invite you to get yourself comfortable on your chair, placing it on your yoga mat so that it doesn't slip during the practice. And I encourage you now to find your sit bones. So rooting down into the chair, placing both feet flat on the floor and lifting the 10 toes up before placing them mindfully back down on the floor. Feeling the four corners of the foot and the distance between the big toe and the little toe. Push down into the earth and finding that grounding balance. And then lifting up from the spine, lengthen through the spine, draw the shoulders up, down and back, crown of the head towards the ceiling, and then a gentle tuck of the chin to lengthen the neck. Find that sense of rooting down into the earth and lengthening up through the spine. And then gently closing the eyes. Take a moment to bring yourself to your practice, placing the right hand on the heart and the left hand on top. Find that connection. From here, just simply notice the breath. Notice where it's sitting in the body. Depending on what you were doing prior to your practice, your breath could be very shallow and fast, or it could be more deep and rhythmic. Just notice, no judgment. Gently resting the hands down on the thighs, and begin to take some deep, centering breaths. As you breathe in, imagine the breath traveling all the way down into the sit bones. And as you breathe out, follow the breath all the way back up to the heart. Breathing in deeply all the way down to the sit bones. And breathing out, follow the breath and watch it expand at the heart. Breathing in, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3. Breathing in, 2, 3. Breathing out, 2, 3. Feel that calming effect as you begin to lengthen your inhales and your exhales, breathing with a steady rhythm. Perhaps increasing your count to a 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just sit with the presence that you've created with your breath. And keeping that sense of calm and center, hence balance, opening the eyes. And gently beginning to move with the breath. Inhaling, turn the head to the right. Exhaling, coming back to center. Inhaling, taking out to the right. And exhaling, back to center. Slow, mindful movements Just introducing the joints to that kind of lubrication as you move them through their range of motion. Inhale and exhale. Turning to the other side, inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Taking one more. Inhale and exhale. Taking your hands now, gently placing them, if you can, behind the head, either linking the fingers or keeping them separate. Inhale this time and open through the chest. Avoid sticking out the ribs and swaying the lower back. As you inhale, open the heart, and as you exhale, gently tract through the head and squeeze the air out, rounding the spine and dropping through the shoulders. Inhale, open and expand. And exhaling, dropping the chin, rounding the shoulders and curling through the spine, push into the earth. Inhale, open and expand, anchoring the lower ribs. And exhale, squeeze and round the shoulders. Inhale, open and expand. And exhale, rounding through the shoulders. Inhale, coming back up to neutral spine, releasing the hands. And this time, inhaling, look up and glance. Exhaling, point the fingers to the ceiling, stretching the fingers back as you exhale all the way down. Making more of your breath this time as we inhale, glancing up. And this time, breathing the breath out fully through the mouth. Inhale, look up. Releasing the breath. Inhale, look up, glance up at the fingers, reach. Turning the fingertips to the ceiling, breathing out, all the way down, lowering the head, chin comes down. Inhale, reach and extend. And exhale, release the head, release the hands, all the way down. One more, inhale, pressing up. And exhaling all the way back down. This time, inhale, the hands come forward, glance up. Exhale, take the right hand to the left knee and the left hand to the back of the chair as you twist. Inhale, draw the arms up, glance. And exhale, switch sides, drawing up before exhaling fully. Inhale, reach up, push into the earth. Exhale, twist, just encouraging that ringing motion. Inhale, take the arms up, glance up. Exhale, twist and look over the shoulder. Doing one more on each side, being sure to lengthen fully through the spine before twisting. And then inhaling. And exhaling. Coming back through to your center, just bring yourself a little bit further forward and separating the legs a little bit more. Plant the feet once again down into the earth. And this time as you inhale, again lengthening and opening the chest, and then exhale, just taking yourself forward and dropping the head down. Inhale, push into the knees and lengthen back up. And then exhale, round the spine, drop the head and allow yourself to sink down, surrendering forward. Inhale, lengthen and expand. And exhale, allow the body to drop down. Remember, it is not about how low you can go, it's about finding that balance between the steadiness and the ease. And to do that, we need a firmness within our belly, just below the belly button. And we want a controlled exhale, so squeeze the belly button in as you release down. Inhale, extend and push up, and exhale all the way down. Just let's take a moment down there, just bending forward, allowing the head to head towards the earth, finding comfort on the knees. Breathe here. Release all your worries out onto the floor, down into the earth. And then push into the knees to get yourself back up nice and tight through the tummy. Bringing the legs back together, pushing into the legs and drawing yourself up to stand. Moving your chair now to the end of your yoga mat, making sure that the feet are on the mat to avoid slipping. We start here in Tadasana, so standing just about an arm's length away from your chair, again checking that your feet are parallel and lifting 10 toes up and mindfully placing them down on the floor. Again finding that biggest point between the big toe and the little toe, stretching the toes apart and feeling all four corners of the foot. Have a look down and check that the second toe is level with the back of the heel, making sure that the feet are straight. Lift up and pull up through the kneecaps, contract the thighs, pull up through pelvic floor, draw the belly button in and up, draw the shoulder blades up, down and back, crown the head towards the ceiling and gently tuck the chin, creating a nice smiling neck. Have the knees soft, not locked, and find that balance. How we stand in Tadasana, in our mountain pose, is how we stand in life. So stand tall with courage. Feel the balance in those feet, the equanimity between the front and the back. And feel how you are supported by the earth. Take one more big inhale, and as you exhale, release the breath fully. Inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, draw them back down to the heart. Inhale up. Exhale down to the heart. One more inhale up. Exhale down to the heart. This time, inhale up. Sweep the arms back and round. Take hold of the chair and fold forward gently. Now, as you fold forward, you can either support yourself on the back of the chair or taking the hands a little bit further over to relax forward in your forward bend. Inhale, place the hands on the chair, lift up. And exhale, step back with the right leg. Pushing the heel down towards the floor, and it doesn't matter if it doesn't reach. Check that the shin is vertical, knee over ankle, and encourage that length between the back heel and the tailbone. Draw the shoulders down, take one more breath here. Exhaling fully. Inhale, step the left foot back, join the right foot together. Hip width apart, and as you exhale, take yourself into your downward facing dog. Find a good distance for you where you can stretch fully through the arms, separate the sit bones and draw the spine long, head between the arms. Use your chair to create some traction here to open up the shoulders, gently opening up through the armpits. Breathe here, extending the thighs back toward the back of the room, but again, keeping the knees soft. And if your hamstrings are tight, just bending the knees fully so you really experience that stretching through the spine. Inhale one more time here, full exhale. And then stepping in about halfway, taking a little Cobra. So drop the hips towards the chair and just gently lean back. The closer that you go to the chair, the easier your Cobra will be. The further away, the more difficult. Step back, return to your downward facing dog. Breathe here fully. And then look between the hands, step forward with the right, stretching back this time through the left. Encourage the heel towards the floor and the length in that back leg all the way to the tailbone. Breathe again. And then step in towards the chair, lift the heart, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, reach or push into the chair, lift the arms, and exhale, Tadasana. Breathe and repeat. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep the arms down and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, this time step back with the left, extending into your lunge, encouraging the foot towards the floor. And then taking a step out, downward facing dog, extend through the spine. Breathe here. Inhale, take a step halfway. And exhale, taking your Cobra. Exhaling again, step back, down to downward facing dog. Have a look between the hands, step forward with the left and plant the right heel towards the back of the mat. Breathe here, keep the lower ribs anchored and belly nice and tight, just below the navel. Inhale, step forward and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, lengthen and rise. Glance up to the thumbs. Exhale, Tadasana. Repeat again, inhale. Exhale, sweep and fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, hands to chair, step back with the right. Breathe and lengthen from the heel to the tailbone. Exhale, take a downward facing dog. Feet hip width apart, spread the sit bones, bend the knees enough to get a good stretch of the spine. Step in, little cobra, drop the hips towards the chair, glance up. Exhale, step back into your downward facing dog. Breathe here again. Look between the hands, step forward with the right, extending now back with the left heel. Breathe and extend. Inhale, step forward and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bending the knees, lifting and lengthening. And exhale, Tadasana. One more on the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep the arms back, forward fold, bend at the knees. Inhale, lengthen onto the back of the chair. Exhaling, step back into your lunge. Breathe and extend. Exhaling, step a little bit in, downward facing dog. Feel the adjustments as you adjust your sit bones, draw the shoulder blades down, encourage the thighs to the back wall. Bend the knees as much as you need to get that length through your spine. Looking forward between the hands, stepping for your cobra. Inhale, fully drop the hips. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here again, adjusting as you need to provide yourself with that support, finding that there's not a strain, just a steady firmness. Look between the hands, inhale, step in with the left, extend back with the right. Softly gazing towards the tip of the nose as you breathe. Step in and lengthen. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, reach up. And exhale, Tadasana. Breathing here, taking your forward fold. Just one more time, very surrendering pose. And you can either do this with yourself over the back of the chair, leaning forward, or you can turn your chair around and use your elbows. So I'm going to use my elbows for this, again spreading my toes hip width apart, bending and trying to encourage this tilt forward of the pelvis. So I'm bending from my hip flexors. I'm going to come down and I'm going to place my elbows onto the chair. I'm going to inhale, open the heart, and exhale, drop my head down. As you lengthen again, separating those sit bones and internally rotating through the thigh bones, push into the earth and find that equilibrium, that balance between steadiness and ease. No strain. And then surrender into that pose just a little bit more. Breathe right into the back body. Fully extending, bend the knees. Inhale, lengthen and lift up. Exhaling. Good. And then using your chair, again turning it back round so the back is towards you. We're going to go into our warrior flow. So take a nice wide stance that is comfortable for you, and turning your left foot towards your chair and turning your right foot in. So you have a nice sturdy balance. Your distance is going to depend on intensity, so you can play with this as much as you need to. When we take our warrior two, we take our hands to our hips, and this front hand, as we bend the leg, will extend towards the chair. So bending at that knee, adjusting your stance as you need to. The shin is vertical and the hips are level. Take hold of the chair if you need for balance. And ground down into that back leg whilst giving yourself that full support on that front leg. Inhale, take the arm back out here. And if you feel stable, you can take the arm here. Breathe in your warrior two, glancing over that middle finger. At any time you need the support, take your hand back down, or even taking your hand back to your hip. Breathe here, and as you inhale, turn that palm, front palm up. Take the right hand to the back thigh and lift and lengthen up. As you exhale, take the hand to the chair, straighten that front leg, hand to hip, tip the pelvis over the thigh into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Allow the ribs to float up as you gain that support and that balance to give you that traction to allow the ribs to turn, using your elbow and your shoulder as a guide for your eyes. And if that's too much for you, just looking down at the hand. Inhale, bend the front leg, reach the arms up, straighten the front leg. Exhale down into your warrior. Look over the front finger or take the hands to a more supported position. Inhale, raise and turn the hand up. Right hand to thigh, lengthen up and a little bit back for your reverse warrior. Inhaling, coming down, hand to the back of the chair, right hand to hip, tip the pelvis over, Trikonasana. Breathe here. Shouldn't be straining, just finding that steadiness, that ease. Inhale, coming back up. Lengthen as you feel fit. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Inhale, coming back up. We're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So taking your chair and placing it at the other end of your mat, making sure it is on your mat. Take your wide stance again. This time turning the right foot towards the chair and the left foot is turned slightly in. Hips are level. From here we bend that front thigh so we have a nice vertical shin. Breathing here, take the hand to the chair for balance if you need it. Those of you who feel comfortable can take the arms out. Check that they are level. Draw the shoulder blades down and look over that front middle finger. Breathe here. Lengthen through the back leg. And as you breathe, this time turning that front palm up, taking the back palm down, and it's just a little lift. For those of you who want to go a little bit deeper, go deeper, but take care you're not straining. Inhale, come back, place the left hand to the hip, the right hand to the chair, tip the pelvis, Trikonasana. Allow the ribs to float up, keeping nice and strong through the lower belly. Breathe here. Look down towards the toes if that is more comfortable for you. Use the chair as support to find that medium, that balance. Inhale, come up. Raise the arms up for those of you who can, and exhale into your warrior two. Breathe here for 2 breaths, planting that front foot strongly. Reverse your warrior, right palm up, left arm back. Reaching the arm forward, take the back of the chair. Exhale, tip the pelvis, triangle pose. Again, lengthening through that side body, breathe. Look down towards the foot. Inhale, come up. Bring both arms up. Exhaling, warrior two. One more of those. Turn the front palm up, back palm down the thigh. Exhale all the way out. Inhale, hand comes to the top of the chair, left hand to hip. Tip the pelvis over the thigh bone. Roll and turn the ribs up. Breathe deeply into that side body. Look down, use your chair for support. Don't sink into it, use it to lengthen up. Inhale, raise up. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, come back through to center. Heel toe the feet together a little bit and take your chair and just place it just in front of you so you can use it for your forward bend. So here we're taking a nice wide stance and the toes are just a little bit turned in to give you a nice parallel side. They don't have to be very wide. You can take a nice easy pose here. And if you cannot reach the base of the chair, again, you simply turn it over. So taking a wide forward bend here. So take as wide as you feel comfortable. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale again, bending at the thigh creases and placing either your elbows onto the chair or turning the chair around and using the back of the chair. Place the elbows on. Inhale, open the chest, and exhale, place the head down towards the chair. Again, spreading through the sit bones. Not locking out through the knees, and just breathe. So forward folds are very surrendering, so try and find that balance and then see what else you can surrender into the pose. If the head is not comfortable, just bring it up to a nice neutral spine. Take one more breath here. Inhale, push the hands into the seat and lengthen. Exhaling, draw the feet in. And then using your chair back through to the side. Now taking a balance, so a balance in a balancing class, so we want to find this sense of balance, but we want to find our sense of support too. So with our balance, I want you to step forward onto your left foot. Spread the toes fully as we've been practicing. Transfer the weight, so that center of gravity over that leg. Use the chair to support you. And taking Vrikasana tree pose either to the ankle, above the knee, or right up into the groin. So just don't place the foot on the knee. So take it to calf, ankle, or above. Find that nice tone through the tummy. Allow the hip to stretch out to the side, and then using your balancing hand to keep you nice and steady. For those of you who feel that they can, you can take the hands off the back of the chair or onto the hips, or even taking them through to the heart. Root down into that grounding foot in order to reach up. Crown of the head is still towards the ceiling and the chin is slightly tucked. Breathe here for 4 more breaths. Finding a soft gaze point out in front of you. In yoga we call that pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses. And that gaze point is a dristi. Exhale fully. And then taking your time, switching to the other side. Stepping onto the right foot and spreading the toes. Transfer the weight, center of gravity comes over supporting foot. Taking options 1, 2, or 3. Allow the hip to open out. Use your support to find that equilibrium, hand to hip. Find your dristi point, your soft gaze. And use pratyahara, so draw your senses in. And all you can sense is that gentle ujjayi breath and a deep sense of calm. Taking 2 more breaths. Good, and using your support, release the pose. And taking your chair and just placing yourself back on the chair. Taking the feet nice and wide to give you plenty of support. And again, lengthening up, grounding down with the sit bones. Taking a moment here just to apply a gentle bit of pressure outside of the knee. A little twist, lengthen and extend. Breathe and look over that back shoulder. Just wringing out and massaging those organs. Try and relax the shoulders, don't grip with the hands. Find balance with steadiness and ease. Inhale, come center. Exhale, lengthen first and twist. Relax the shoulders. Relax the jaw and the tongue. Two more breaths. And coming back to center. And from here, we'll take ourselves just into a breathing meditation to finish our class. By all means, taking Shavasana, lying down if you prefer. Otherwise, grounding your feet into the earth, lifting up through the spine, tucking the chin. Crown of the head towards the ceiling, and gently begin to breathe in for 3 and out for 4. Breathing in, 2, 3. Breathing out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, root down to the sit bones, 2, 3. Breathing out, up into the heart. Feel that illumination through the heart. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. This time inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue to breathe using the extended exhale to just draw you just a little bit deeper into your relaxation. Soften the tongue, the jaw, the cheeks, the brow. Feel the whole body melting down, but still feeling supported and balanced. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing the breath and just placing your attention to the heart, taking your hands to your heart once again. As your hands press against your heart center, feel that sense of calm, balance, ease, steadiness, and joy. Rest your attention on your hands at your heart center. Drop into that sense of equilibrium that you have created. And gently taking the hands into prayer. Giving yourself much gratitude for doing your practice today, for finding that point of balance between steadiness and ease, and seeing if you can take that off the mat and out into your life. So not letting the strain of life take over, but finding that equal place where you can both be still and relaxed with some source of effort. Direct yourself to that place of ease and reside there. Bringing the thumbs to between the brows, peace and love in our thoughts. Thumbs to the lips, peace and love in our words. Thumbs to the heart, peace and love in our actions and our deeds. And from my heart to yours, Namaste.